Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is today's pattern. For this pattern I have this hook number 3.0 millimeter and the yarn is 3 ply. Okay, so for making this pattern I will start by doing chains. This pattern is a multiple of 22 chains, so you need to make 22 plus 22 and at the end add 2 chains extra. So take your size of the project what are you doing and then start making chains a multiple of 22. So here I am doing a few chains just to show you the pattern. Okay, here I have done a few chains here. Okay, so now we will skip some stitches and start making our pattern. Okay, skip 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and in 11th stitch 1 double crochet here. Okay, so I have skipped 10 chains and in 11th stitch I have done 1 double crochet, then 1 double crochet again in the next chain. Okay, so in the start we have 2 double crochets like you can see here. Okay, now do 1 2 3 3 chains. Now again skip some stitches. Now skip 1 2 3 4 and 4 stitches, and in the 5th stitch do 1 double crochet here. Sorry, do 1 cluster here for 3 times. Okay, I'm here doing a cluster here in the 5th chain like you can see here. First I have done 2 double crochets, then 3 chains, skipped 4 stitches, and in the 5th stitch I have done a cluster. So now 2 chains, 1 2, skip 1 stitch, 1 2, and in the 3rd stitch again 1 cluster and do this for 3 times. Okay, here second cluster is done. Now again 2 chains, 1 2, and make another cluster here. Again 1 cluster here, 1 2 in the second chain. Okay, so I am doing here the 3rd cluster. This is the first row of the pattern. Okay, the 3rd cluster is done here. I have done 2 chains, 1 cluster, 2 chains and 1 cluster. So this is made these clusters for 3 times. Now again 3 chains, skip 3 stitches, and in like here skip 4 stitches here, 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th stitch 1 double crochet here, 2 double crochets in these 2 chains, 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. So here you can see the first row. Now move forward. Now again do 3 chains, 1 2 and 3, 1 2 3, skip 2 stitches. In the 3rd stitch I have done 1 double crochet, again 3 chains and skip 2 stitches in the 3rd chain, and the 3rd and 4th 2 double crochets. So this is one portion of the design. Now you need to repeat from the start. Okay, so one portion is done here. This is the one portion of 22 stitches. Now you need to make again 3 chains, then 3 clusters, again 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet and 3 chains and 2 double crochets. So here I have done repeating same and again and again. Okay, here the first row is done. Now move to the second of the row here. For the second row we will do first 3 chains. First make 3 chains, 1 2 and 3. Now flip your work and do 1 double crochet in the first stitch here. Do 1 double crochet here like this. Now again 3 chains, 1 2 3. Okay, so now make 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets. Okay, so done. 2 double crochets are done. Okay, now again 3 chains, 1 2 3. Now we will do only 2 clusters in the middle of these clusters. Okay, one cluster here and the next in the next space. Okay, so here 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. Okay, so one cluster is done. Now 2 chains and again a cluster between these 2 clusters. 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. Okay, so here you can see I have done here 2 clusters. Now again do 3 chains and 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets. Okay, so here I am decreasing and some chains increasing, so you need to make this and you need to remember this thing. Okay, you can see how the lines are going inward. Okay, now again 3 chains, 1 2 3. Now we will do 3 double crochets over this 1 double crochet, over this in 1 double crochet. So we will do here 3 double crochets in this one stitch and 3 double crochet here. Done. Okay, so I have increased 2 stitches again. Now again 3 chains and 2 double crochets over the 2 double crochets that I have done in the previous row. Okay, so 2 double crochets here. Okay, the pattern is done. Okay, so you need to repeat the thing again and again. Okay, so again you need to make 2 clusters, then make 2 clusters in these spaces, then 2 double crochets, and repeat this all complete thing. Okay, just do the same pattern for the second row. Okay, here I have completed my second row, repeating the same thing here by doing 2 clusters and then 2 double crochets and 3 double crochets in one single stitch. Okay, so here I'm at the end I have added 2 stitches, like I have added 2 stitches in the start. Okay, so now move to the third row. For this third row we will again do 3 chains in the start and flip our work. 1 2 and 3 chains, flip the work, and now I will do 2 double crochets in the second stitch here. 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets here. Okay, so as you can see here, now 3 chains, 1 2 3 and 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets. Okay, you will see how this line will go in the inner side. Okay, this is going into inner side. Okay, now again 3 chains, 1 2 3 chains, and in this row I will do only one cluster between these 2 clusters. Okay, just need to make one cluster and this last time. Okay, so here is done. Again 3 chains, 1 2 3, and do 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets. Okay, this row is easy and simple. Just keep in mind these stitches, how these works. I'm increasing some stitches and decreasing some stitches, so you just need to remember these things. Okay, now next 3 chains again. 1 2 3. In the previous row I have done here 3 stitches, so now I will do here 5 stitches. 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 1 and 2, 1 double crochet in the second stitch here, and again 2 double crochets in the third stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so here we have 5 stitches, 5 double crochets in total. Here I have increased 2 stitches here. Okay, again 3 chains and do 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets here. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now repeat again the same thing by doing 1 cluster and then 5 double crochets. So one portion of the pattern is done here. Now just repeat the same thing till the end. Okay, so now move to the fourth row. 3 rows are completed here. You can see how it will look. Okay, now for the fourth row, do 1 2 3 chains, 4 chains here. Flip your work. Now do 1 double crochet in the second stitch, then 1 chain, and again 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so first I have done 4 chains, then 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and again 1 double crochet. Okay, so we have here 3 stitches and 2 chains extra. Okay, now 3 chains again, 1 2 3, 3 chains here, 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, done. And now make chains 1 2 3 4, 1 single crochet over the top stitch of cluster, then again 4 chains and 2 double crochets here, 1 double crochet over this double crochet and 2 double crochet here. You can see how it is looking. Again we will work here next. First 3 chains here, 1 2 3, 3 chains, and now I will do 5 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, 1 chain. So this will be done here for 5 times. 1 double crochet, again 1 double crochet here, 1 chain. So in total 5 double crochets and 5 chains. 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, and 1 chain. So here 5 double crochets and 5 chains are done here. Now again 3 chains and 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, 3 chains and 2 double crochets here. Okay, so the part of the pattern is done. Now repeat from the start by doing 4 chains, 1 single crochet here, then again 4 chains, 2 double crochets, and then 5 chains and 5 double crochets mix. Okay, so the fourth row is done here. You can see the look of the pattern. 4 rows are done here. Now move to the fifth row. For the fifth row, again we will do chains, 1 2 3 chains, flip your work, and now I will do 2 clusters in these 2 spaces. We have 2 spaces here, so we will do 2 clusters here, 1 time, 2 time, and 3 times. Okay, so 1 cluster is done here. Now 2 chains and again 1 cluster, 1 2, again 1 cluster here in the space, like this. Okay, here you can see. Now again 3 chains, 1 2 3, 2 double crochets here, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, see how it is looking. Now move forward, do 5 chains here, 1 2 3 4 5, and do 2 double crochets over these double crochets, 1 and 2 here. Okay, so look at this, it's looking very beautiful, and you can see the pattern linings here. Okay, now we will do the clusters here. So 3 chains, and we will do here 4 clusters in these 4 spaces here, 1 2 3 and 4. So do 4 clusters here, and 2 3. Okay, so 1 cluster is done, 2 chains, 1 cluster in next space between the double crochets, and 2 clusters are done, again 2 chains and complete here, make 4 clusters here. Okay, so here I have done 4 clusters in these 4 spaces, 3 chains again, and 2 double crochets over here, 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet here. Okay, see, look at this. Now repeat from start, 5 chains, then 2 double crochets, and then 4 clusters here. Okay, so here I have done the 5th row of the pattern, and you can see how it is looking. Okay, now move to the 6th row. For the 6th row I will do here some chains, 1 2 3 4 5, 5 chains here, flip your work and make cluster, skip this space, and just we will do here 1 cluster here. In the previous row I have done here 2 cluster, but in this row I am doing only 1 cluster. I have decreased a cluster. Okay, this row is decreasing the clusters. Okay, so 1 cluster is done. Now 3 chains, 1 2 3, 2 double crochets over here, 1 and 2. Okay, you can see the line is going now the outside. Again 3 chains, 1 2 and 3. Now we will do 1 double crochet in this middle chain, the 3rd stitch here, done 1 double crochet, again 3 chains and 2 double crochets here, 1 and 2 double crochet. Okay, this part is done. So this is the first row of the pattern that I am repeating here. Now I will do 3 clusters here, like I have done here, 1 double crochet like I have done here. Okay, so now decrease the clusters and do only 3 clusters here. For this 3 chains and 3 clusters in these 3 spaces, 1. Okay, 1 is done, 2 chains, again 1 cluster and 2. So make these 2 clusters here. So in total I have 3 clusters here, like I have done in the row number 1. So this is repeating row number 1. The actual rows are 5 that you need to learn, then repeat from the row number 1. So I am repeating the row number 1 here. So 3 chains, 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, now repeat from the start again. 3 chains, 1 double crochet in the middle, then again 3 chains and 2 double crochets, and then at the end just add 1 cluster and then the 1 stitch. Okay, so now we will repeat the row number 2 here in the 7th row. So basic rows are 5. You need to learn the 5 rows, then repeat from the 1. So I have done here the row number 1. Now I will repeat the row number 2 here. For row number 2 I will do 1 chain, 2 chains, 3 chains, slip work, and just do again 1 cluster in the first space. Okay, here now 3 chains again, 1, 2 and 3 chains, 2 double crochets over here, 1 and 2. Okay, so now in the row number 2 we have done here, in the row number 2 we have done here 2 double crochets, then 3 chains and 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. Okay, so 3 chains and 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. Now again 3 chains and 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets over these 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So done. Now I will do only 2 clusters in this row. In the previous row I have done 3 clusters, so in this row here only 2 clusters. So first 3 chains, then 2 clusters in these 2 spaces, 1, 1 cluster, 2 chains, again 1 cluster, okay. So I'm here repeating the row number 2. Basic rows are 5 and the multiple of 22 stitches. Okay, so done. Now again 3 chains and 2 double crochets. Now again repeat from the start. Just doing and repeating the pattern. Okay, so done. Now repeat from the start here. First make 3 double crochets, then 2 clusters over here. Okay, this is row number 2, you can clearly see. Okay, so here now 7 rows are done. Now you need to repeat from row number 3 and do only 1 cluster here, 1 cluster over here, then 2 double crochets, and here you need to have 5 double crochets, 2 double crochets in first stitch, then 1 double crochet, then again 2 double crochet in the first stitch. So in total you need to make 5 double crochet. Okay, so repeat this thing. Basic rows are 5 and the multiple of 22 stitches. Okay, if you like my pattern, please like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.